Welcome back, all you Fabricants and Fleshbags, to the super, not funny show reviews. And today we are reviewing Black Panther Wakanda Forever, the latest MCU offering. It's going big in theaters right now. And so, what did we think about it? And should you be watching? LADI, the long wait was finally over. Wakanda Forever finally hit theaters last week, and we had a chance to go see it. It was huge. I don't know about where you were seeing it, but in my theater, a lot of people in it. So, but this is a big follow up to, a $1.3 billion Black Panther film, and of course, it's the tail end of Marvel Phase 4. It had a lot to do because Chadwick Boseman died, and we wanted to see what does the MCU look like without T'Challa. And of course, they introduced Namor, and the Talokans. There's a lot of stuff going on there, Lottie. What did you think about it?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like the movie as much as you did, and here's the thing that really got me with this movie. It was long, man. It was. I feel like there were parts of the movie they could have cut out, like some of the exposition, especially when she was captured. I was just like, "Hey, you guys could have cut this a little bit shorter." And
Mm-hmm.
then I'll also have to say, and this is what me and you talked about. Uh, Me and you talked about when the filming of this movie was happening. Spoiler alert: Shuri is Black Panther, and boy,
Well,
whew,
let me tell you, that's not much of a spoiler because the trailers more or less said that.
you'll be surprised. A lot of people didn't know.
But
You'll be
I'm
surprised.
like,
There's a
who do you think? First of all, if y'all, well, maybe they didn't see the trailers, but the trailers made it pretty clear she was because,
I'm
uh,
telling you, I was leaving comments on the YouTube trailers, and there were hundreds of people fighting me, telling me it's not Sherry, and I'm just like, all right, guys, whatever.
clearly, whoever this is has breasts, and clearly they're quite slim. So, Lupita Nyong'o she's a slim woman, but she's got more
She's
going on.
muscular.
Well, she's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
more going on than Letitia Wright, but yeah, she was she became Black Panther. It all makes sense within there. Where yeah, I like. In fact, I love the movie. Uh, but I don't want to butt in on your time. Your time talking. So
Oh, I was just saying, man, she looks so skinny
she
as
is.
she looked so skinny in the suit, and I was just like,
No,
man, I really wish she would have just put on at least 10 pounds, because boy, it kind of in the final
she's very
scene.
slight, but that's the beauty of the story explains exactly how she can still kick ass despite being a very slight person.
Oh yeah, of
So
course. I mean, the fruit pretty much gives you Captain America powers.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It pretty much puts you on the strength level of Captain America. It's just.
possibly stronger. I think probably a bit stronger actually. But yeah,
Mm,
I
I'll say I don't think so, because Black Panther and him were pretty much even when it came blow by blow when it came to strength.
I
So
think
I'll say it's like
I'd say
on par.
I'd say that fight is not a good indicator of strength because they neither of them are trying or fighting to kill. So I think that there's more power to both of them. But you saw what? Well, we'll get into that later. When we talk about some spoilers. But overall, you thought it was too long,
I just
and
felt like it was a little too long. I will say this too. I hope, I just hope in the next in the Ironheart thing, please redesign her costume. 'Cause oh my god, it looked like a video. Like it literally looked like a video game, and then the little cornrows on top. I'm
yeah,
just like,
I will
who
know.
thought this? It was a
I
good
will note
idea.
I will note something about Marvel Phase 4. CG has been, it has not been top notch, but that is going around the entire industry right now. I don't think this is just a Marvel problem. This is the industry problem. There's too much CG in
Yeah,
the movies
they need
right
to.
now.
They kind of like, and this is, not to go on for tangent too much. I remember they were talking about this, that a lot of movies need to start doing. They need to, quit just going to like a country, a farm area in Georgia and filming a scene like that, or just find a tropical beach or a tropical area in Florida or something like that and make it look like it. Because when you're in Georgia where there's no palm trees, you have to edit them in,
Yep.
and especially in bright scenes like that, because let's be honest, there was quite a few backdrops where I'm like, yeah, I can clearly see that
Yeah,
CG.
that what
I can
they clearly,
clearly.
yeah, they were using the volume and all of that. There are also some very good on location scenes too, like on the beach and all that stuff. Um, so there, I mean, we know they went around the world doing stuff and everything. Um, I mean, I think I mean, you're not wrong about the length, even though to me I didn't really feel it. Though I do think that there were a couple places like if they had missed, a few scenes here and there, wouldn't have changed the movie significantly. And I'll say again, I love the movie. Um, it did everything for me that I wanted it to do. It rehabilitated, at least in terms of acting, Letitia Wright somewhat a lot in my eyes.
I will
They're
definitely
yeah,
say she was one of the acting highlights of this movie.
yeah. I mean, it's her movie. Let's call it what it is. This is Shuri's movie, and there are other people that are in it significantly, but this is her. To the detriment of the movie, sometimes I think. Now, I don't think this is a perfect movie by any means,
Yeah, not
because
enough M'Baku in
yeah,
my
there's
opinion.
not. There were some characters that got sidelined because this is very much Shuri's movie, but they were sidelined in Chadwick's movie too. But her being the center, taking center stage, she handles it, quite impressively. I'd say she has a lot to do, cover much emotional range, and she does it well. I think. She the surrounding cast is pretty amazing. Tino Huerta is an amazing villain. Not, his character's motivations are a bit stupid in a few places,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
but
That's another thing.
and
Yeah.
he's got me saying, and I'm saying his name differently now, Namor. I'm going to be saying that from now on. He is an amazing villain. He looks majestic. He looks formidable. He does not look stupid. He looks like he'll ruin your world, and he very much does that. He brings the fight to Wakanda. The Talokans
Mhm.
are ridiculously well realized. They are dangerous, and they make Wakanda actually sweat, and that's a thing. Um, Angela Bassett destroys every scene she's in. She is on fire in this movie. She is the queen, and oh my god, every time she's on screen, just the best thing possible.
Yes,
Um,
there was a lot of good acting. There was a lot of good acting
yeah,
in this movie.
that's what I'm saying. Like you get plenty of good moments. Like even the people who are a bit sidelined, like Okoye, even
Oh
her
yeah, that
moments,
pained me.
are great. Like when she's in there, she's shining. And they do the job of introducing new characters. Introduce Riri Williams, who I had zero idea about and had no preconceived notions about her, and I liked her a lot, and I want to see more. I want to see her show. So, at this movie, look, is it action all the time? No, right? If in some ways is it's retreading the first movie, it is, but to a there's a reason for it. We see Talocan. It's very much like seeing Wakanda for the first time, but it's for a reason. It does, they do. It's Marvel movies, so they do have to do a big Marvel battle at the end, and it's pretty cool battle, and I enjoyed it. But it looks, in some ways, very unreal, and that's fine. And then there's, Everett Ross is sort of thrown in there like he was in the first movie, but it's also to a point. So like just overall, yeah, I can see if if you didn't love this movie like I do, I understand because I know the parts you're talking about that maybe took you out of a bit. But this movie wins for if for no other reason, having my eyes leaking, at several points, and having me be excited and having me be, pounding my chest and laughing at M'Baku, and also realizing
You
M'Baku got some
bald-headed demon.
and realizing that M'Baku got some really cool bits. Like even though he was underutilized in my opinion, he still got some really cool stuff in here. And to see that there are real stakes to the movie, things really happen and move things forward. And just overall, I completely enjoyed it. And I might say, just to co-sign with me, Jennifer, she really, really liked the movie too. She loved it. So, just overall, I think it was great. Totally worth the time spent to watch it, and absolutely going to go see it a few more times. All right, well, those are our thoughts on this movie. What did you guys think about it? What did you think about what we had to say? Get down to the comment section, leave your thoughts, and of course, you can always hit us up, supernotfunnyshow@gmail.com or at supernotfunnys1 on Twitter. All right, all you Fabricants and Fleshbags, thanks for joining us. Come back to the channel. We got more reviews and podcasts. Until then, I've been Mode Poupée, your resident fabricant and comic extraordinaire on all things pop culture, joined by the anime expert, video game designer, and lover of all things superhero, my good friend LADI. And we'll see you guys on the other side of the thread. Peace.
Peace.